Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Mega Man X6 playthrough. And next I will be tackling Ground ScaraBITCH's stage. And I'm actually going to be doing something quite interesting here. I'm going to be showing off a way to skip the stage entirely. If you've never played this game before, I'll try to explain myself as best as I can. But if you have played this game before, you know how devastating this level is. Basically, there are 4 teleporters throughout this level. It's just like one long hallway, and then there's 4 teleporters that teleport you off into other things. I'm going to change my controls real quick. And these 4 teleporters bring you to a randomized selection of rooms. The first 2 teleporters bring you to 4 rooms in like cell 1. And then the second 2 teleporters bring you to 4 rooms in cell 2. So, for example, there 4 rooms in cell 1 can only be accessed via the first 2 teleporters, and the 4 rooms in cell 2 can only be accessed from the second 2 teleporters. So, for example, you can't get to room number 7 from teleporter number 2. You can only get to room number 7 from teleporters 3 and 4, if that makes any sense. If it doesn't, just rewind the video and listen harder. So basically, these teleporters act like this. You walk inside, and boom, you're in one of the rooms. You can go to the end, and then, you get teleported back in front of that teleporter, and you fight the totem pole. I'll be showing this after this run through this stage. I'm going to be doing this glitch first. This glitch allows you to pass through the teleporter as if it were nothing. And the way to do this is by taking damage, and I screwed that up. By taking damage. This ice burst, by dashing into it, I take damage. Even I don't take damage, but I grab invincibility frames and not actually get my health bar lowered. So I'm able to do that and go through the teleporter. It's quite handy. These jumps and dashes are pretty precise, but they're not too difficult. I'm just failing them because I'm bad at this game. Hopefully I don't fail this one, otherwise I'll have to die to refill my weapon energy. Fuck. Dang, I almost got stuck in there. You can do this with only the Falcon armor. It's sort of possible with the Blade armor, since the Blade armor does have an air dash. But the Blade armor's air dash is so fast that you're gonna have to time it perfectly and then have a lot of luck on your side for it to work with the Blade armor. So I might as well just use the Falcon armor. You can't do it with Shadow Armor or Unarmored X because you need an air dash. There we go. And then boom, on the other side. So now we can just go fight the boss real quick. I'll be redoing the stage a few times in this video to hopefully grab the Blade Armor part, because I'm gonna be wanting that for later. Ground ScaraBITCH, you must be the burglar of the ruins. What are you doing here?
Wow. Whatever here. Why, it's Officer X. This is horrible. Why do I have to face someone like you here?
Be a smart Reploid and give me the information on the nightmares.
I'd rather just see what DNA data you have.
Ugh. I completely missed him. That's really bad. Oh, but he gave me the Nightmare Rock, which is really good luck. Basically, this rock cannot be destroyed, so you can just do this and kill him while standing. The alternate strategy is to keep dashing left as he brings out new rocks, and you can hit him every, I don't know, 6 or so seconds. But with that, you hit him as soon as his invincibility frames wear off. So it's a little bit faster. That Nightmare Rock, the purple one, only appears in extreme difficulty. Doesn't appear in easy or normal, at least I don't think it does. Quite confident that it's extreme exclusive. So I'm going to go back here. And what we're going to do here is I'm going to do a run through the stage with 0. Ugh. Show you what this stage is all about. Alright, so you probably remember this. I got this in the last visit that I did. The reason I got the same room, these rooms, as I said before, are randomly generated. I just got invincibility. Just got it again. These rooms are randomly generated, but they're not, they're pseudo-random. Sort of. Basically, the only way these rooms will get generated is by triggering certain key points in the stage. For example, if you leave the stage and then re-enter it, you won't get new rooms. You have to go through the stage in a certain way to be able to generate new rooms in certain rooms here. For example, if I enter the teleporter to enter this room, I change up the room that is inhabiting like teleporter number 4 or teleporter number 3. I'm not sure exactly how that works because I'm not an expert, didn't make the game, so I can only have like testing, and I'm gonna die. Do I have my life recovery equipped? No. You're definitely gonna die. I'm not gonna die. Well, I still might die, but I doubt it. Oh, oops. Yeah, I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna die. I don't know. No, I didn't die. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna change my controls again real quick. I think I gotta attack L2. Alright. Good stuff. So now I'm entering teleporter 3. Now this changes the stuff you're gonna get in the first 2 rooms. I don't know how it affects it, and don't know like what exactly affects it. But what I do know is that what you do in this room and around this room affects the room that you're going to get. So entering this room in general will change the room that you're going to get in the other areas. But what you do in the room will like decide what room you get. If that makes sense. Like first you change the room, but then afterwards you decide like what the room will change into. So for example, if I were to exit the stage and redo the first 2 rooms, one of them would be different. Probably the first one is what I'm assuming. From what I've gathered, it's usually 3 affects 1, 1 affects 3. Now I'm invincible, that's gonna help. And you know, 4 affects 2 and 2 affects 4 kind of thing. Although it could be incorrect. I've had multiple counter examples. My leg kind of get cut off the sprite. I've had multiple counter examples, but at the same time, like they're not really counter examples if you know there's like equal evidence for both of my theories, like 3 affecting 1 or something like that. I really don't know. I haven't really studied this level that much. I've only done a little bit of work on it, so nothing's concluded, but things are hinted basically. And I didn't get the room I wanted. I wanted to get the blade armor room, so I'm just gonna exit out real quick. I'm gonna head back as Falcon again. Alright, so what do we get? This room again? Okay. If you remember, this is the room I got last time. So what happened here was I just got the same outcome. I changed the room up, but I got the same result. At least that's what I think happened. If I can accurately enough predict how this game works, that's what should have happened. I should look at this in like some sort of emulator map viewer thing. This is actually the same thing I got last time. That's very interesting. If only I knew how to do that, like look at the whole map as one or something. Like I've seen people do that with other games, so I'm sure it'd be possible with this one. Oh wow, that's cool. That'd be interesting to look into. Do I have any something? Yeah, I do. Because I've noticed before that these totem poles, as you notice, the bird thing in the middle like kind of comes off and attacks you. That's only in extreme mode, by the way. Its normal property is after destroying 2 of these things, it will detach and come after you. But in extreme mode, it just detaches immediately. But I've noticed in doing the glitch and spawning totems in certain areas, I've like doing the totem skip glitch and then going back and messing things up, and spawning totems in different areas, that totems seem to go from this main hallway into alternate rooms like this. Like say I was in this room and then there'd be like a totem pole detach thing coming after me. I'm actually just gonna kill myself. I've had that happen before, and that makes me think that you know, maybe there's, I don't know, this doesn't really make me think anything, but it's just really cool to note. Still not the blade armor part. I'm actually going to show you what happens if, no, I can't show you, never mind. I will show you this time around. Alright, so I'm going to show you what happens if you do the totem skip glitch and then finish a totem room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip the first room here. Whoops. I'm going to skip this room, but I'm actually not going to skip this one. I'm going to head in here and see what's going on. So this is this room. This room actually has a jump that is impossible if you're playing as Unarmored X, unless you're using Hyperdash. Just something interesting to note. Because Unarmored X doesn't have an air dash. I actually got the room layout that would be the impossible jump. With Hyperdash, you just do a gap jump, or like, you know, dash jump across that gap there. So I destroyed the second totem pole, pillar thing, stump. But wait, where am I? I'm back up at the beginning of the level. As you can see, here's the beginning. What happened was, it brings you back to the earliest teleporter, and removes the teleporter of the one you went into. But this teleporter is still here, and there's a teleporter or totem pole there. So then, you know, that's how that works. So I'm going to head out of here now. Now I'm going to show you what happens if you do this, but across multiple cells. So the last time, I went from teleporter 2 to teleporter 1. But this time I'm going to go from teleporter 3 to teleporter 1. And that does a few different things. There you go, skip that. Fail to skip that. Fail again. This glitch is very nice. And it makes me really happy to be able to show off these things. At least maybe, I don't know, I keep failing it. Because most people, like Let's Plays of this game that I've watched, don't do any glitches at all. Because they probably don't know any glitches, but I think it's pretty cool that I've got this out here on the market here. Trying to explain as much as I can on this game. Of course that would include glitches. So now I'm including the totem, or killing the totem stump, and now I'm back at the beginning of the stage again, as you can see. Whoa, wait a minute. What's going on here? These graphics aren't supposed to look like that. I wonder what's going on. Well, actually what's going on is things are glitching out. As you can see, there's a lot of missing textures. Textures switching around. Whoa, wait a minute. What's the cause of this? When you go across from cell to cell, I don't exactly know what the reason is, but something causes the graphics and like the palette, I guess, of textures to switch around to different like areas. So like, say there's texture A, and cell 2 uses texture like C or something, and texture A and C occupy the same space just to like save memory or whatever, I don't know. And when you finish the first two teleporters, they switch around, you know, section A and or texture A and texture. There are two totem poles right here, by the way. They just switch them around, and then, you know, like, you know, you wouldn't be able to go back like normally. And so they switch them around. What was I doing? Do this. But then if you like do this glitch, you're able to go backward and stuff that you're not supposed to do. So that way, like, texture C is where texture A is supposed to be, so it looks kind of funky, and that's basically what's going on if I kind of detailed that correctly, which I probably didn't. By the way, this is the blade armor part, so we're almost out of this room, or this level. And yeah, so that's the end of this part, Ground ScaraBITCH. A lot of people don't like this stage, for good reasons. This stage is legitimately awful. And the next part, I'm going to be doing something a little different. Not going to be tackling the final Maverick just yet, so, you know, hold your horses and stay tuned for the next parts.